Hello friends, welcome back. Actually, in this video, I wanted to speak about this Jagriti Yatra, what you can see here. Yes, this one. So many of you are applying and the deadline is very soon. Like some of you have seen in the website, they have extended few more days. So I am the Jagriti Yatra participant in 2019 before Corona. So I have quite a good experience and we have shared in our experiences in our channel also. Some of you already commented and talked to me for last year also. Some people got selected and they approached me for some queries and all. You're welcome to do again. This year also, so I will show the details, some of them, and I'll discuss the application questions now. What are the important questions, how can you answer? So this is the channel you can find actually the Jagriti Yatra videos. I have a playlist in this one, so you can see the Jagriti Yatra Nimble Prerana. So Nimble Prerana is my blog name. So if you open this channel like this, Jagriti Yatra Nimble Prerana, you can find many videos. Like there are many videos we did, like even we in the spot, like this we have discussed like in the spot on the Nalanda and the part of the Yatra when we are in the visit, and also this one where we can see two yatris shared their experiences, and this one we had a live discussion where different 4 to 5 friends in a yatra friends, and we discussed total 1 2 3 4 5 people. They shared their opinions and experiences. So you can see this one, the Jagriti Yatra 2019, this experiences, this video in the Nimble Prerana channel. You can type Jagriti Yatra Nimble, it will come. So from this one, and also there are two more like inside the how it is like we recorded. So this is more vibrant, and there are more other Hindi videos. Those who are okay with that, you can also check those videos. And the Telugu video I made one yesterday, and I'll make one more for Telugu audience now, maybe about application. So let's go further about the application. So before Corona, it used to be more stronger. I heard recently also it has driven back a little bit close to the previous style. So let's see. This is the application questions I made for you, just because it will be easy to discuss, and some of you are struggling like what is the best way to answer. Some of you really wanted, I appreciate that, the interest where you really want to get selected. So for those people, I am going to discuss now the questions sequentially. There are at least I listed 1 2 3 4 5 6 questions. 5 questions out of 5, one is your profile. It's not so strict, but still I'll discuss how can you make it more interesting, and 4 questions which are important actually to make it your application stand out. And there is a like point system where they put actually the points for your application. Based on that, they give scholarships, and even though you get scholarship, the lowest is 6,000 you need to pay if you get full scholarship. Maybe now the deadline is close to the date, or maybe if you're applying next year, if you're seeing this video, yeah, you can get full scholarship if your application stand out very good. So they, based on the sponsors, they give these scholarships. So let's start with the first question, like your profile. What is your profile? So you need to write all this word limit you need to follow. What I did is that I did not write in the first attempt. I took these questions and I wrote in my word file where separately, because it takes time to get the good words and good sentences about what you are capable or what you are suitable about. So I would say it take time. Yeah, this is the website. I think I didn't show. So this is a website, you can see. So you are going to apply for this interesting, this year they have even more schemes where you have this opportunity to get the startups grants and all, G20 summit. So that's a special thing actually. I cannot keep like this, maybe I can keep, yeah, you can see, or maybe I can put this way. Yeah, so the questions, actually the questions like your profile. What is your profile? What is your profile, and what is like you studied an academic background, so you can put that is your profile. And additionally you can write like you have any diplomas or degrees, some things you can write, that will be useful. Additionally you can even add if you have any certifications in this area, because the words are 50 to 70, so optimize the words, don't repeat the words even when you speak about your academics or profile. Try to use as effectively as possible, I would suggest. And the next question, this is the role model in life. This may be one of the crucial role in your selection, because this says about your characters and the personality, what you are kind of. And also the next question, challenges faced and learned. These 2 questions I can judge at least from my from last 1 to 2 years in my channel, I'm talking to many students, and some of them got scholarships and they're coming to Japan. So I would say, like, I could say this question, so they may also look similar to judge you. I wrote, I think this question's a bit emotional. I wrote actual situations, what I actually faced and how I learned in a constructive way. Yeah, you can speak about the actual things, maybe those who didn't, you didn't share too often to people, that also you can speak. Additionally, like role model in life, for example, the maximum two people can speak, and they ask like what kind of things you admire about them, what are the things you are, these are the, while clicking the question you will get these hints. So you can answer based on that way. uh, why he's interested, what activities you find. You can write specific also. For example, if I speak about Abdul Kalam, if I'll take the example of the home at limited facilities, how he managed, and it was inspiring when I was having less facilities or less resources. So that way you can say something specific also, fine. And the words are limit, so you cannot write too much, so 250 words maximum, 150 minimum. Try to utilize 250 also, it is good. If you can make some good explanation, it will stand out your application. And the challenges faced and learned, this is another interesting and important question. So some of the people, like in Jagriti Yatra, when we go, actually we have a session across this map. When we travel in the train, we have a session called lifeline session. I think it is still there, so they didn't change the pattern, because that was very interesting session, wherein like people ice break, for example, everyone almost cried in my group last time, including me. I got a little bit emotional. So they share actual things, those they cannot share but normally, but these people all are like-minded, and those who are with good vibes, they select a very right candidates. So you can share in the lifeline. That will be similar here, what you write here, challenges. So it's like you're born, the biggest things are the toughest things in your life, all these things. So maybe I'll discuss these things later in the what you do in the train. So preparation part I'll discuss later. So next question, future plans. So future plans, what is your future plans, how it will be helpful, like do you have any plans for startup? It need not to be startup, you can even do some service very strong, or you can even do some support. So it's, don't think that if you're starting any startup only it's helpful this Jagriti Yatra. No, it's not like that. There is many ways to look at it and many good things, so don't think that way. So the future plans can be anything, you can discuss openly what you are thinking, there is no right or wrong, so don't worry. And entrepreneurship initiatives, so this one is kind of, this program is for enterprise related, right? So if you have entrepreneurship ideas like group activities or workshops, or maybe some startups in your college or something, if you have related with startups, you can discuss here. I have something like a startup. I took the course entrepreneurship in my bachelor's degree, and I studied, and we had a business plan proposal and competition. We had some award also. Even in Jagriti Yatra, we won, our team won the prize in this pitching competition. That will be there in this map. When you go from here to here, like I think here in this location around the area, we have that Bijantry competition. We won that one. I think that photos were there in our social media. So entrepreneurship, and also the last one, LinkedIn profile and evidences, any proofs for that. Like for example, if we say something related with the business or something related with your photography or something, you will have links for that. So they're asking the links in the last paragraph to validate your profile further, and LinkedIn profile also is there. So these questions, friends, I think specifically if you ask me, I'll suggest to write more about, take more time to write about role models and challenges faced in your life. And entrepreneurship initiatives you cannot fabricate now, because it is you have to done something, then only speak and write. So maybe that you cannot do anything, but still if you have some small activities at home without any recognition or some brand, also fine, you can still write those things, like selling the retailer things, and like buying from market and giving to the nearby areas wherein the people cannot go, and they still find it useful because of your service. Those things also fine. So you can utilize to write those things. Yeah, that's all, friends. I think it is I wanted to speak. And those who are watching for the first time, this channel is basically I speak a lot about studies abroad and even studies in India and scientific updates and all. I'll keep speaking more, and also I'll keep talking further updates in Japan or even further my travel updates sometimes. But my Telugu channel recently Sakuravani from Japan. Sakura is a Japanese popular word. So we speak about more about daily life in Japan or even my travel life. I speak more in Telugu. So those who are okay with the language, just footage is enough, means you can keep watching that channel also, Sakuravani, and also the Nimble Prerana channel, what you see now. So this one is Nimble Prerana channel, and Sakravani is also there. So this is Nimble Prerana channel. There you will see a lot of videos about. So far, even Jagriti Yatra, we have a good number of videos, and Sakravani I put in the Nimble Prerana community tab itself. So I have recorded recently about Japanese ATMs. So that's it, friends. So thank you very much for supporting, and all the best for your application. Thank you.